Hey, what's up everybody, it's Pablo1713. Hi and welcome in Anno 1800 Advanced Guide Gameplay episode number 25. So as you can see, I finally was able to get those 105 influence points to set the island, and I got something special for you because I made the mega huge city design for this map. So as you can see, it's huge, it's really big. It consists 8 marketplaces, so I call them districts. So there are 8 districts and they are surrounding the center point, in which we have of course place for the World Fair. So this is place for the World Fair. I got some additional extra spaces in here. So laying down this design on the map, it took me exactly 1 hour to lay down this design on this map. And as you can see, all the districts have everything that they should have except from police station, because usually you don't have any riots in your cities, and if you want to place some additional building, you can just delete like those 2 houses or those 2 houses, because there's always some 2 houses that are laying really close to this area and you can just place the police station there. But I will not do this. I will do this differently, because if there's gonna be any riot in this area, I'll just place temporary police station on the edge, or if there's gonna be any riot inside, I'll just place it in this area. That's why it's empty, so I can use it for beautification, or I can actually place some police stations just if they're gonna be needed. So this space you can use however you want. You cannot place any buildings with your citizens because they're not gonna be in the range of the marketplace, because as you can see, everything's on green in here, so it should be designed perfectly. As you can see, everything looks really greeny, so maybe even you can place some extra houses inside, but probably they will not have enough radius for the marketplace. So right now, the other thing that we got also power plants inside of this each district, and as you can see, I got those empty spaces, and there are the space for the train tracks. So the train track will go around here, and because oil springs are located in here, as we can see, we got oil spring in here. So the only way to transport this oil will be going through this river. So we're gonna have to make the bridge in here, and we're gonna go down in here. And here we're gonna get 2 extra entrances. So 1 here and 1 second entrance in here. So we're gonna have 2 options to get inside in here from the oil springs. And what more, I'll use the tracks to go down in here, make another bridge in here, then additional one in here, and here I'm gonna make the depot of the oil. And what more, I can make additional depot in here, so I can get the oil in here as well. So there's another entrance for the system in here, and also I got 2 other entrances on the right side, so in here and in here, so I can place another entrance for the oil on the right side. Because as we can see on this map, we got additional islands like this one, who also get some oil springs. So as we can see, we can get oil from here, and probably from just another one, small island or anyone. So we can just look for oil. So at least those two islands have the oil, so we can transport the oil to our main city, to our main island. And we're gonna change the name, of course, to the New Hope. So the first is the last for us. So something differently. So we got New Hope, and this design is huge actually. And I got those additional quests in here. So I have to sail to the old lighthouse. So I'm gonna use my ship. I'm just gonna attack those steel beams, and we're just gonna go in here. And what more, we got the mission to get 100 farmers, so to start our design. So what more, I just forgot about it. I will include also, of course, PNG file in the comment section below, so you can download it, you can use it, and also I will include the file for the Anno designer, so you can actually check design on your own. You can make some adjustments or maybe redesign this in your way. So I will include both of those files so you can use them. Here we got the mission to deliver 18,000 coins, so we're gonna deliver that. And what's more, we got fresh start. Yeah, we're gonna need to have 100 new residents. So I'm just gonna extend this road so we can start in here, and we can start by just placing this marketplace. But once I will place it, I can just build like a few houses in here, but also we're gonna need to place some space to get some additional wood from here. So I'm just gonna probably use this area. Yes, we got the okay, so we can just accept this, and we got the dive in the specific location. So I'm just gonna go back here in a few seconds and I'll continue, but first I'm just gonna place those two lumberjack huts somewhere in here. So maybe one in here, then second one in here as well. Throwaway. I don't know, this name is really weird. Okay, I'm just calling this cave. So I'll have those two guys, and they're gonna need also sawmills. So we're gonna place two sawmills in the middle, so like this, and here we're just gonna place this small warehouse. Yeah, so this is the area, and we have to connect them with the road. So we got the road, and we can just extend this road up in here. I don't know, maybe I'm just gonna make the connection from the end, or maybe from here. Yeah, so something like this. So this is connected, so now they are making some additional timber for me, so I will use this in the future. So right now I can just place some additional house, and those guys gonna need some fishes, so I'm gonna make the fishery so they can just start working, and I can upgrade even 2 more houses. So this is the maximum that I can do right now. So let's go and check what happened in here. So we got some additional new ship. This is it. So this is new ship that we just received. This is our new ship that can search for the sunken treasures, as you can see. Yeah, it's a small, really interesting ship, and it has different UI, as you can see. We got some item sockets, 3 item sockets, the option to dive. We can transmute. Okay, that's interesting. And we can actually do something in here as well. Okay, so we're gonna take care of this in the future. What else we can have? We can trade goods as well. And we can sell the ship. Okay, and he got 6 cargo slots. Okay, so the mission is to go in here and dive for the first time. So it's not far away. So I'm just gonna speed up. Yeah, he's moving really fast. And as you can see, we can start diving. So they're going underneath, yes, for the treasure. So hopefully he will find something. Yes. And we got 20 scrap metal. Okay. And now we have to just deliver this to his port town. So this is a very close one. Yes, we got this. Yes, we got this.
I like to keep all the good stuff under.
Okay, that's perfect.
Bad, eh? Watch out for them octopuses.
And I got something weird going on because I got the same missions, the big blue. Okay, I don't know why. And I got some additional item usable in salvager. Salvage scrap amount plus 10%. Okay, so we got scrap. And we can actually... I'm not sure how does it work actually right now. Okay, to get this I'm gonna need steel and quartz stand. Okay. So this is like something like this. Okay, that's very interesting. So we can take care of this in the future. So let's just go to this area with our ship. But I'm afraid that something bad gonna happen because I got 2 those. So double of amount of these missions. Okay, we're still getting there. There's some item to pick up. Okay, so we just pick up this item. But I don't see the option to dive in. So unfortunately this mission is bugged and it will corrupt your progress with Sunken DLC. So luckily I was able to figure out how to go and solve the problem. So now I will show you what actually you have to do to finish this mission. let's start from the beginning. You got the ship and you will bring back the money to Old Nate to get the new ship, so the salvage one. So you simply say yes, then you will get this new ship and there's gonna be another mission to search for the scrap. And you will go and dive for the scrap. And now, very important thing, you got the scrap, you will go back to the Old Nate and he will not finish this mission, but you will start the second mission. He will ask you that he got some special spot for you and you will say okay, but when there gonna be a second pop-up about the finishing the scrap mission, so just ignore it and then you will go to the specific spot.
Watch out for them octopus. Watch out for them octopuses. They like to keep all the good
You will
stuff.
be able finally to dive in and get this book, and thanks to that, this mission, the big blue mission, will be finished right now. After that, you can go back to Old Nate to bring him the scrap, and thanks to that, you will finish this mission as well. So it's a little bit complicated, but all you have to remember that when you're gonna pick up the scrap, don't give it back straight away to Old Nate. Just go and make the second mission first. When you're gonna finish the big blue mission, then go back and you will be able to continue with your progress.
Not half bad, eh? I can turn around your junk so long as I get to keep the odd smidge of gimcrackery.
Alright, so that's it, boys and girls. Thanks a lot for watching. Now I'll just show you my quick build of this design. So as I said before, I will leave the link to the PNG file in the comment section below, and also Anno designer file, so you can make it your own adjustment if you want. And there's another thing, I just made my Twitter account. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna use it and maybe not. But now for sure you can send me some tweets about schnapps. So this is the new occasion to connect with me. So I hope that it's gonna be useful. And yeah, there's a small thing that it's not exactly Pablo1713, it's Pablo and then it's a big letter I, because it was already taken. I don't know why and how is that even possible that someone made Pablo1713. Come on, how is that possible? Okay, so let's go back to this design. As you can see, at the first sign it looks a little bit complicated, but when you're gonna see it, it's really easy. And as you can see, all those gaps are left specially for the train tracks, so for the electricity. Because as I said at the beginning of this episode, there are 5 ways to get the oil into the system. So you can go to the left side, 1 to the bottom and to the right side. And there are 3 islands on this huge map in this cape which have this oil. So you got 1 source of oil on this island and 3 more sources. So you got 3 options to get yourself some extra oil into the system. And we're gonna need a lot of oil probably because there are gonna be 8 power plants, so it's gonna consume a lot of oil. So as you can see, I was trying to design this and every time I was doing this there was some kind of fire or some other situation about the new person that has just arrived to my public mooring. So I had to just do this because, you know, it was my playthrough with advanced guide gameplay. So as you can see, we are at the bottom area and it's very easy in here. And also we're gonna make some additional space for zoo and for the museums. But right now I'm not sure where I should put it. Maybe I will put it on the top because there's a cliff area and maybe that's gonna be a perfect spot that we're gonna see from the cliff that there's some kind of museum. But on the other side, maybe it's gonna be a little bit too far away from the city. And maybe we're gonna see a lot of people that are gonna just go in the line like pilgrims to go to the zoo. So maybe I would move it maybe more on the bottom area or to the right, because the best thing will be if it's gonna be somehow close and it's gonna have a lot of space. So we're gonna see where we're gonna place it. Maybe you got some idea, you can share with me your idea, maybe on the Twitter, why not? You know, I got the Twitter now, so we can use it. So yeah, we're getting close to the end. As we can see, the final pieces were very easy. They're gonna be probably about 50,000 people that can be living in here, or maybe even more. We're gonna see. And I think that it's gonna take me like 3 or 2 episodes because I'm gonna speed up some things. And thanks to that, we'll see the final thing. Alright, so that's it for today, boys and girls. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope that you had some fun with me, and I hope that we're gonna meet each other next time. So, boys and girls, have a wonderful day, and if you're watching this at night, then good night. See you next time.
Game saved.